Hey guys, I have a really quick video for you today. I was doing some maintenance on my YXZ for an upcoming trail ride I have coming up next weekend. So I figured I would kind of record a couple of the things that I'm doing. Maybe it would help some people out. This video is going to be focused on cleaning your air filter on a 2019 and newer YXZ. So I'm going to remove my stock air filter. I picked up PJ1 air filter cleaner and PJ1 foam filter treatment. So I'm going to be using that, and that's what I normally use. I'm going to do it a little bit different today because I did pick up a GYTR high flow air filter, and I'm going to be trying that out. So let's get into it. To get to the airbox on a 2019 and newer YXZ, you're going to go to the rear of the vehicle on the driver's side in the engine bay. It's kind of tucked way up in there, but the airbox is right here. We're gonna pull this cap off. I'll show you how to do that. To get this airbox cap off, we're gonna grab this handle and twist it counterclockwise like this. And then it pulls right off. From there, you're just gonna grab the filter and the basket inside and pull it. It should come right out. While the air filter's out, you're going to want to clean out the inside of the airbox as best as you can. I just threw some degreaser on a rag and I'm going to clean it out. Alright, now let's see how bad the air filter is. Oh yeah, it looks like it's really dirty. I rode about 600 miles since my last cleaning. I used this PJ1 air filter treatment in my last cleaning, and it looks like it's doing its job. All the dust is collected on the tacky surface, not really going into the filter. The inside looks really clean still, so it's definitely working. It definitely needed to be cleaned though. Alright, I'm going to remove the filter from the basket here. It's still really sticky. I probably should have wore some gloves, but no big deal. Yeah, it looks pretty good. No tears or anything. Alright, to clean the filter, we're going to use this air filter cleaner from PJ1. You have to spray it on pretty thick and then let it sit for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to get some of the bad spots a little more. Get the ends here. I'll do the inside too, can't hurt. While the air filter cleaner is doing its job, I'm going to clean off the air filter basket. It's got a little bit of dirt, especially on the end here where this O-ring is. I'm just going to use the same degreaser and a towel like I did in the airbox. I'm going to try not to pull too much on the O-ring to stretch it out, just get it nice and clean. I'll clean the O-ring groove out here. There, doesn't look too bad. Got some fuzzies on there. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes. The filter looks a little bit cleaner, a little bit brighter, but we still need to wash it. To wash the filter, you're going to need a large container to put some warm water in. I would use a larger Rubbermaid container, but I don't have one. If you have a sink in your garage, that'd probably be best. I would clean it in my kitchen sink, but my wife has banned me from cleaning stuff inside the house. A few years back, I cleaned a sandrail transmission in our bathtub, and she still has not forgiven me for that, so this will have to do for now. I'm just going to lay the filter in the tub of water, just kind of get it nice and soaked. Just squish it down, get all the dirt out of it. Just kind of knead it. Make sure you're not twisting, because if you twist, it'll rip holes in it, and dirt could get in your engine that way. So I'm just going to kind of work some of this dirt out of it. Oops. Looks like chocolate milk. Gonna try to get some of these really dirty spots here. I got the filter pretty clean, but there's still some dark spots I would like to get out of it, but my water's pretty dirty, so I'm gonna spray some more air filter cleaner on in the spots, and then this time I'm gonna try to rub it in pretty good, and then I'm gonna get some new water for a second rinse and see if I can make it look a little bit better. Just work it in a little bit. Now I'll let it sit for another 15 minutes while I dump this water out and grab some fresh warm water. All right, it's been another 15 minutes. I got new water. Now I'm gonna clean the air filter one more time. Oh yeah, there's still a lot of dirt in there. The water might look really hot, but it's actually just really cold in here. It's just warm water. All right, now I'm going to try to get some of the water out of it. Then I'll bring it over to my towel here. Just kind of squish it down. Try to get as much water out as I can. Some of that dirt. I got the filter pretty clean, about as clean as I'm going to get it. I've been checking it over. There's no rips or holes anywhere that I can see, so I can definitely use this again. But before you can put any air filter treatment on the filter, it has to dry overnight to make sure you get all the moisture out of it. So I am going to let this one dry, and I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow. But I'm going to replace this filter with this GYTR high flow air filter just to see if I notice any difference, maybe a little better performance. I doubt I'll be able to notice it, but I thought I'd try it. So I'm going to show you how to put the air filter treatment on this filter. I'll open this GYTR filter up here. I'm noticing that this outside red layer of the GYTR air filter is a lot more porous than the stock filter was. You can see kind of the different textures there. The GYTR filter has an inside yellow layer here that looks really similar to the stock filter. Just kind of neat to look at the difference in the two. This GYTR filter is supposed to give the engine a lot better airflow, so we'll see how it does. Now I'm going to apply this PJ1 foam filter treatment. This stuff is super tacky. It gets all over your hands. I would definitely wear gloves. I don't have any currently, and I'm going to regret it later for sure, but I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to put a pretty decent coat of this air filter treatment on the outside of the air filter here. This stuff is red, so it's going to be really difficult to see if you have a red filter, so kind of try to remember where you're at on the filter. I'm going to spray the ends as well. Some people say to spray the inside of the air filter. Some people say not to. I think I'm gonna throw just a light dusting on the inside to help grab any particles that might slip through. I'm not gonna spray a ton on the inside though. Now you're gonna wanna knead in the filter treatment. Just kind of make sure it gets all over. This stuff is real sticky. Again, try not to twist, just knead it in there. Now I have the filter treatment all worked into the air filter, and my hands are all red and sticky. So I'm gonna put the filter on the filter basket, just like the stock one came off. My hands are slippery. Try to get it all the way down to the bottom. I might spray a little bit of this filter treatment around the O-ring just in case. Just a little more on top just in case. Now it's ready to go back in the air box. Before I install the air filter, I'm going to clean this air box lid a lot better. I really want to make sure I get this seal here clean. I'm going to take this rubber piece off here and clean it. That's where a lot of the dirt will fall. That's not too bad in there. There we go. Now I'll throw the air filter and basket back into the air box. Make sure this O-ring side goes in first. It's a little bit tricky to get lined up. There's a circle inside that has to go around that cone inside the air box. So we'll just slip it in there, line up that circle. You should feel it kind of snap in there a little bit, and then it should hold pretty tight. Now I'm going to put the airbox lid back on. Make sure that the handle on the airbox lid is pointed to the open position when you're putting it on. And to line it up, this rubber drainage piece here needs to be on the bottom. So we'll kind of sneak it in here, make sure that's on the bottom, kind of wiggle it around, make sure it gets seated properly, and then twist the handle clockwise and it'll lock right in, just like that. That's all there is to cleaning or changing out your primary air filter on your 2019 or newer YXZ. Alright, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I didn't see a lot of 2019 and newer YXZ air filter cleaning videos on YouTube, so I really hope this helps somebody out. If you're interested in seeing more YXZ videos, we have tons of YXZ videos on the channel, a lot of riding content, some aftermarket part installs, some maintenance stuff, so check those out. We also have sport quad videos. I have a Honda TRX 450R. My buddy Johnny's got the YFZ 450. My wife's got the Predator 500. So we have a lot of sport quad content. We have some snowmobile stuff coming soon. And I also have a amphibious coot that we took out on the water. That's a pretty cool video. So if you're interested, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. We're at like 400 subscribers right now. I'd really like to hit 500 soon. That'd be awesome. But thanks for watching. See you next time.